again. What is this, like video number 5 with the boxing glove? Next time I'm probably gonna have to wear a boxing glove inside of the boxing glove, so at least I know that I'm doing something different. To you guys, it might just look like I'm growing a tumor in my hand, and that's why my boxing glove is swelling up. But I'm doing this for me, not for you, and not everything's about you in life, you self-centered prick. Anyways, today we're hopefully gonna be getting more acquainted with Mike Tyson. And not in a fighting sense, surprisingly, rather in an Instagram comedy sense. For those of you who don't know, Mike Tyson has a 300,000 subscriber verified YouTube channel with 3 videos on it. 3! When my friend first told me that Mike Tyson had a YouTube channel, I was about as surprised as when I first heard that Matthew McConaughey had a YouTube channel, where he uploads almost exclusively vertically recorded video from his phone. Absolute fucking scoundrel. The first video that Mike Tyson ever uploaded on his YouTube channel is one of my favorites, and that's because of how fucking stupid it is. It's a Soulja Boy diss track. Yeah, you remember when the Soulja Boy versus Chris Brown fight was gonna happen with Floyd Mayweather training Soulja Boy and Mike Tyson training Chris Brown? The correlation was there, alright, and then it withered away into non-existence like Ray William Johnson. Well, this is an ancient relic from those days. The music video for the song features a bunch of fan favorites like a bunch of random models, Summer Rae for no particular reason, and not Mike Tyson.
If you show up, it's going down. I'm gonna teach him how to knock your ass out. I'm Mike Tyson.
No, you're not. Stop lying. You just sound eerily similar to what I imagine him trying to rap would sound like. So kind of like how I imagine a sentient lawnmower who tries to talk would sound. I'd recommend getting that checked out if I were you. Anyways, another one of those 3 videos on Mike Tyson's channel turns out to be one of those Instagram comedy but on YouTube instead of Instagram videos. And it features Anwar Jabawi, my absolute favorite of all the Instagram comedians that we've talked about so far. That's crazy, we just goofed on him a little bit ago in the last video. What are the chances? The world's such a small place, man. Either way, the video is titled Crazy Neighbor and it's got 8 million views. I'm not expecting much from it, I'm just kinda here for the laughs. But let's goof and flail around like a beached whale for a little bit, why not?
I must confess, I still believe. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Okay. 9 seconds into the video, and the favoritism that YouTube has towards celebrities is already showing. And not only that, but its unrelenting desire to be dominated by Time Warner Cable, like a shark dominates a puddle, is showing through here, and they're not even trying to hide it. The amount that it's radiating from this scene is unbelievable. Why am I saying this, you might ask? Well, did you hear the song that Anwar was humming at the beginning of the video? That's right, the platinum certified single, Baby One More Time by Britney Spears. You know that if I tried to hum a split second of that song in this video, they'd copyright claim that bitch right away. But Mike Tyson gets away with it because, oh, he's famous. And oh, he bought a license that gives him legal permission to use that song in the video. The favoritism is clear as day.
What you doing?
How's it going, Mike?
So Anwar, you coming over or what, man? Come on.
Mike, I told you I'm busy all week, brother. I really can't, bro.
You can. You can.
Please don't do this right now.
You can.
No.
You can.
No,
Why?
Mike,
You can't
no.
even give me a good reason why you can't come.
I'm actually cooking dinner tonight, so
I'll make you a sandwich. You never believe it. Pita bread and all.
The amount of PETA references I could make here is kind of intoxicating. There's the obvious one about the actual organization PETA, and how they would very likely approve of a sandwich made out of bread and literally nothing else. Maybe they would consider human liver and only human liver an acceptable sandwich meat. I don't know. There's Lois from Family Guy pronouncing Peter Griffin's name like PETA because of her accent. The name actually fits too because Peter's skin is actually the same texture and color as pita bread, lol. And finally, this one's my favorite. There's one about the Hunger Games where the guy's name is PETA, and for a living, he makes bread. I'm a comedic genius. You better laugh, bitch. Don't forget that I'm the one with the boxing glove and the relatively aerodynamic metal ball in my hands.
I'm not hungry right now. I don't have time for that, Mike.
Come over.
I really don't have time today.
Come over now.
Aw, look at that poor guy. He's probably afraid that he's gonna get his ear bitten off.
Oh yeah, in case you didn't know, Mike Tyson bit off a dude's ear in a fight once.
Which begs the question, what makes Anwar so scared of being inside of Mike's house? Is it Mike's dominating demeanor on its own, or is his cooking really that bad? I mean, it can't be that awful. The only way you can fuck up a sandwich that bad is if you're trying to botch it. Ah, I see. It is the cooking then. Real fast, how many different types of cheese do you think is in that sandwich? I think there's only 2, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's more, but I can't tell because it's covered by other, cheese.
Bon appetit. Please.
The whole thing?
All of it. I'm a cheese master. It's a sandwich like you never had tasted before in your life sandwich.
It's a little too much cheese, don't you think?
Now listen, don't disrespect my secret recipe. It's been my family for 2,000 years.
Huh, 2,000 years. A little known fact is that Mike Tyson is a direct descendant of Apicius, the chef to the Roman Emperor Trajan. Apicius was the guy who figured out a way to pack fresh oysters. A true legend of the times gone and the times present. It's really nice to see that his legacy continues on today through the most unexpected of people. You'd think he'd be like related to Gordon Ramsay or 1990s throwback man Guy Fieri or some shit.
Not really, that was a joke. Please don't cite me as a source on your essays for culinary school or whatever the fuck.
We survived slavery. See? Not all that bad. Pretty fine sandwich, isn't it?
It's delicious.
I agree. Real goat cheese from the Kazakhstan's mountain. Triple G. Goat cheese.
I think Mike Tyson is a legend and all, and he seems like a nice guy who's just trying to have a bit of fun, but when I look at this picture of his face, there is just one picture that keeps popping inside of my head. An image burned into my skull after watching my friends play their N64 for hours. Well, I sat and watched because they excluded me because I was too inept to figure out how to work an N64 controller, and it's this thing! That fucking Dawn of the Final Day moon from Majora's Mask, looking like it's coming straight for your ass to eat it like it might do to some Krispy Kreme donuts.
Oh, well. Really good stuff. And you better finish that real fast.
The whole thing? You want me to finish the
The
whole thing?
whole thing. Suck it down, buddy.
Can I take it to go?
No.
Can't do this anymore. I gotta go home.
Nah, fuck that. We playing Call of Duty, man. We on the duty right now.
I can't, my wife.
Aha! Good choice in console, my man. And I'm totally not saying that because it's the console that I have. Now let's see if you can make the correct choices in Call of Duty titles, Mike. Let me tell you right now, it shouldn't be this one. I could understand if you chose this one, but you'd still be wrong. And if you chose this one, Mike, then congratulations. You chose the correct answer out of the 3 Call of Duty games that I was holding in my hand. Those are the only Call of Duties I have on PS4, so I'm sorry if the games that you wanted to be included in this joke weren't in it. Tough shit. Okay, when I was scripting this bit, I actually didn't look ahead at the part where they actually showed which game they were playing. I am so fucking proud of you, Mike. You have no idea. But Anwar's just sitting there looking somber. This man, Mike Tyson, lets you into his home, gives you a family recipe sandwich that you refuse to finish, and now you won't even do him the courtesy of playing some fucking video games with him? Shame on you, man. Shame on you. Also, I don't know if I'll ever understand this choice in facial hair, not just on Anwar, but anybody. It's nothing personal against Anwar, it's just something that's been on my mind recently. Like, the beard part looks like 2 butt cheeks, and then the hair is the crack going down the middle. Or alternatively, like some very low-hanging ball sacks.
Oh, man. You got me.
Of course you know we're gonna get you. Maybe you try again and have better luck.
Yeah, okay.
One more time. One more time. I was good in the ring, but I'm a guard here.
One thing that seems to get brought up or mentioned in passing whenever I or someone else talks about Lele Pons or Hannah Stocking brand Instagram comedy videos that are actually on YouTube, but we still call them Instagram comedy videos for some reason videos, is the overuse or overdramatic and unnecessary placement of music and sounds. It's a little bit of a nitpick, but it's a very common one, and I feel like to offset this issue and to kind of circumvent the criticism, Mike Tyson's theme just thought, hey, let's do the exact opposite of that, and have literally no music or sounds added in post. Like seriously, the only music that I can recall from this video is Anwar singing Baby One More Time at the beginning. And it kind of works in that it creates that kind of awkward tension. Like when we get a good, nice old close-up of good old Anwar's face here, just a very pristine shot of Anwar's chin fuzz, taken with the cameras that were bought with the production studio's money, as Anwar's face becomes slowly and slowly more downtrodden to the sound of silence.
Daddy.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
did Rome take over Egypt?
Well, no, it's not in the Rome now, it's under Egypt now. You
Okay.
can't conquer nobody's country no more. It's against the law.
Bye.
Ah, this must be the part where Anwar gets his ear bitten off. Well, rest in peace, my guy. Don't worry, there's still hope for people like us. You just have to wear a hood at all times and tighten it as much as goddamn possible for the rest of your life. If you manage to survive the blood loss from the gaping hole in the side of your head where your ear used to be, that is.
You were cheating. You saw the little girl distracted me. She was talking to me. How you gonna claim some kind of win like that?
It was just one kill. It was just one kill.
Get the fuck out of here.
Bruh, I was hoping to see a dude get his ear bitten off, but instead he just gets thrown out the door by Mike Tyson like a paper airplane. It's just anticlimactic. Anyways, that's 2 of 3 videos on Mike Tyson's channel. The last one is titled Mike Tyson and Kids. At first, it might just sound a little suspect, but it's basically just Mike Tyson's kids answering questions and trivia about him, seeing how well they know him. I can't knock it. It's wholesome, and I can appreciate that in these dark times of Fortnite addiction. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like, and if you're new, subscribe. To anybody who's pledged to the Patreon so far, thank you guys so much. If any of you guys are interested in taking the extra step in helping out the channel, there's a link to the Patreon in the description. I also have a live podcast called Pullover that I try and stream every week. I usually stream on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time, but times and dates do vary depending on mine and the guest schedules. So be sure to follow me on Twitter at Kwite for updates on when I'm streaming. If you want to check out any of the already aired episodes, they've all been uploaded to a separate channel, and there's a link to that channel in the description and in the sidebar of the main channel. I also have a Discord server if you guys want to check that out. There's a link to that in the description as well. Anyways, now that my hand's gotten really fucking sweaty from wearing the wrong glove on the wrong hand, this has been Kwite, and I will see you guys next time.